Good morning. Welcome back to another video. Got a few different things going on today actually. Gonna be working on some cars, of course, and I think I'm also gonna go up to work and grab my toolbox and bring it home, so that should be interesting. But first, cereal. Alright, I'm about to go over to my parents and help my dad do some brakes on my sister's car. But first I gotta grab a couple tools. So these actually weren't that bad, but we're gonna go ahead and do them anyways. Alright, so brakes are done. Now we're on the way to Home Depot so we can pick up a trailer so we can go up to work and pick up my toolbox. So it says this trailer holds 1,750 pounds, which is good because I was kind of worried about this, to be honest, because my toolbox is pretty heavy. So I think we should be good with this one, and it's like fairly low, so we actually should be able to push the toolbox up on it. So we're gonna see. Alright, I'm back home now. Got the toolbox all picked up, loaded up, and brought here. I didn't film any of that because I was pretty busy, honestly, but got it here. It was easier than I thought. I'm just going to try and get all the dust and stuff cleaned off of it now and kind of get it situated where I want it in the garage. Alright, so it's the next day. I just got a haircut. I don't think I ever explained yesterday why I moved the toolbox home. So I work at a body shop, And for the last 3 years, I've worked in the body shop, but just recently I moved into the paint department, so I don't really need all these tools every day. Only things I'm using back in paint are like a sander, air blower, paint gun. So I really don't need all these tools. They were just sitting there collecting dust, so I decided to bring them home and I can put them to use here. Pretty excited to have this here, to be honest. It's pretty sweet. Now we pretty much have everything we could possibly need here to do just about anything to a car. So I guess I should get to the point of this video, which is going to be, should you make your hobby into your career? Now, obviously this is going to be different for everybody. Now, personally for me, I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, in this video, you saw me wake up on the weekend and go work on a car, and I enjoy that. And a lot of people say, if you're doing what you enjoy, you'll never really work a day in your life. And that's not exactly true. I mean, it's still work, like you work, but you enjoy what you're doing is the difference. And that for me is really important. It's not worth it to me to do something that you're not enjoying. It seems like lately, all the stuff I've been doing as a hobby, I kind of try and turn that into a career, but I think that's just me and kind of how I've been doing things. Okay, I'm bringing in an outside opinion. So Cole, as someone who does not do their hobby as their career, what thoughts do you have on this?
So when I was in college, I quit my job and decided that I wanted to go work at a dealership to see if maybe I would just quit going to college altogether and just work on cars, because that's kind of what...
Yeah, that is your hobby.
Yeah, it's my hobby. But the reason that I ended up finishing college and I don't do it as my full-time job is one of two things. A, my body was going to degrade before I was 40. B, I found out I do not like working on other people's cars. I just like working on my own, or idiots like this guy. It was just something that where my hobby was something that I do enjoy, and like, yes, it's very well known that people should enjoy their work, and like I do enjoy my job currently, but it's not my hobby, because I figured if I did try to make my hobby my job, I would be burnt out on it. Hate cars, sell all my cars, sell my soul to the devil, and then die.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying, because like, it's definitely still work, but for me, it's still worth it. I don't think I would want to do anything else. Like you said, I'll work on cars all week, and then we'll come home on the weekend and we'll have stuff to work on. And it like kind of ruins that, but not so much for me personally. Like I still enjoy doing it, especially with like the stuff we do here, because like it's not just people's stock cars. We're doing like mods and like cool stuff, so it's a lot more fun. So for me, I wouldn't have it any other way, but I could definitely see the other side of it, because you could get burnt out on it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that might have also been the thing. I wasn't working in a performance shop or anything. I was just changing oil and doing stupid stuff at Nissan, and then I went to Dodge and I was doing all sorts of random crap, lift kits on Jeeps and 1500 Rams and replacing side panels and shocks and springs and pulling motors. It was a lot of fun and a lot of like really interesting stuff, and I learned a lot, but wasn't for me.
I think that was one of the big things for me for getting into automotive, is so if I'm doing it every day, I'm gonna learn so much, and I wanted to know how to do everything. So when I come home and we got stuff like this, I know how to do all this stuff. We could do everything ourselves. We don't have to rely on anyone else. So that's one of the cool parts about it for me.
That's why I made friends.
Alright guys, that's where I'm gonna wrap this one up. Hope that helped. Let me know if you liked the video. But for now, I'm gonna go, and I'll see you in the next one. And next week, we're doing turbo stuff. Bye.